Yeah. Hey everyone. Welcome to the new contributor meet and greet call for the month of October. Uh, Before we start, I'd like to remind you that this call is part of the Kubernetes CNCF community, and we are abiding by the CNCF code of conduct, which basically boils down to be excellent to each other, both in Slack and in these community meetings. This call will be recorded and it will be posted to the Kubernetes YouTube channel. So if you want to, yeah, sorry, yeah, if you want to come back to this call or like watch any of the previous recordings, you can do that. Also, be mindful that whatever you're saying is being recorded and is being posted online for the public. Yeah, with all that out of the way, yeah, welcome to the new contributor meeting we call. So this call is part of SIG docs, and the topic of discussion is will be around SIG docs, but there is also another new contributor onboarding call that happens on the first like third Tuesday of every month. Uh, and that call has like an American time zones version, as well as an APAC and EMEA version. So it happens at like two different time slots so that people from all over the world can attend it at a reasonable time. Yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to that. That is run by the folks at SIG Contrabex Comms. So you can join the SIG Contrabex channels, or like if you join the SIG Contrabex Google group, you will get the invite for the call. Yeah, but this call is run by SIG Docs, and this specifically around contributing to documentation and all the different opportunities that you have around contributing to the Kubernetes website. Yeah, I'll take a break right now and give time for anyone if anyone has any questions.
No.
Yeah, hey Kunal, just go ahead.
Hi.
Hey, hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, if you have any questions, you can like, talk about them now,
Yeah.
or like,
Hello.
yeah, hi.
Yeah. So I have a question. So new to this, so I'm trying to make my first good contribution to the Kubernetes ecosystem. So that's why I actually joined this call today. So I'm looking at how best to go about that, how to make my first contributions, like in regards to documentations, and then what next to do from there.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'll share my screen. So I'm assuming that you've not made your first contribution and you would like to get started.
Yes. I'm yet to make my first contribution. I actually sent you a message on Slack yesterday. So
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry, I was not able to get back to you. I
yes,
remember seeing the message, but I had some work stuff. So we can go over it right now, and I'll message you as well so that I can like send you all the links. Yeah.
yeah.
So the Kubernetes website is at kubernetes.io, and yeah, I am just yeah, sorry, just give me a second. I'm remembering that we did not do like a round of introductions at first, and that is something that we do uh, at the start of every call. So we can like before I like dive deep into this, I guess we can do that now. Sorry for the like not remembering this at the start of the call. So my name is Sridham. I am the new contributor ambassador for SIG Docs. So I host these calls at the first Tuesday of every month. And yeah, I work at a company called Big Binary, where I'm like working as a software engineer, and I'm from India basically, and Yeah, I've been part of the Kubernetes community for some time now. I started as part of the release team, and I've been part of the release team since the 1.29 release. So it's like almost a year now. Yeah, that is like pretty much about me. You can like, introduce everyone. Like, we can go in like a circle. Yeah, sorry for like missing this out on the start of the call. I was like, uh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, mic check. Can you hear me?
yeah, awesome.
Okay, cool. I'll go next then. Okay, my name is Tunde from Nigeria. I'm currently a software engineer with Better Quick, a US-based consulting firm, and like Oluwafemi mentioned, like I'm also looking to make my first contribution. So that's why I actually joined the call because like it was tagged as new contributors meetup. So that was why I joined. So yeah, I'm looking forward to like learning how to get started, basically.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for the introduction, Tunde. Olufemi or Kunal, like, either of you can go.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can introduce yourself.
Yeah. So I live in India, and I'm a .NET developer, but I'm trying to go into DevOps. Uh, so that is why I'm like trying to contribute in open source. Yeah, that is all.
Awesome.
Hello, my name is Femi. So I'm a recent graduate from the University of Sunderland. So I'm looking to making my first contributions in the Kubernetes ecosystem, and then from there try to see where the path leads.
Awesome. Thanks, folks. And again, I apologize for not doing this at the start of the call. I'm like, yeah, we'll just get over with. Yeah. So, like, I'm glad that all of you are here to make your first contribution, and like everything that you've mentioned, like all of you mentioned, like changing your career into DevOps and like being active in the project, like everything is like a valid reason to get started with contributing to open source and especially Kubernetes, because I believe that Kubernetes, like the Kubernetes project, is like very welcoming to newcomers, and it is like easy to make your first contribution, and like the people in the community will actively help you to make your first contribution. So, like as I was saying, the Kubernetes website at kubernetes.io, uh, this has like all the blogs and all the documentation uh, about the project, and all like the entire source code for this website is like it resides at the Kubernetes/website repository. So this is where you would make changes to the documentation, and like if you find anything wrong in the documentation, this is where you would open a pull request in. So one way to get started would be to go through all the issues that are open in the Kubernetes website repo, and imagine that if you're reading the documentation and if you come across any error, whether it be like a simple like a grammatical error or like a technical thing, so you're reading a particular document about, let's say, the cluster architecture, and you see that some technical concept is like not explained, like something is like wrong, like the concept itself is wrong, you can like create issues, and people create issues for that in this repository. Another area is the translations. So there is like a big localization sub project that is part of SIG docs, as part of which people translate the entire website into different languages. So you can see we have all of these languages, and people are still working on like adding new languages. So if that is something that you can do, that also would be tracked in this report. So here, I just want to call out to a couple of things. So we use labels to track the different kinds of issues. And first of all, there is like a label for each of the languages. So if you want to contribute to the English version, you can search for language /en. So these are all issues uh, related to the English version of the documentation. And there is also labels relating to the triad status of the issue. So you can see that all the issues on top are like, it says needs triage, and some issues say triage accepted. So what triage accepted means is that someone who's like a maintainer or like a reviewer has gone through the issue, and they have accepted the issue as a valid issue. So you can see that Deepesh here has commented with triage accepted command so that the label is added. So here Tim created the issue, and the Beshu is like an approver for the documentation. He has added the triage accepted label. So it is basically like confirming that this is like a valid issue and this is something that we need to work on. And once he added the issue, someone has assigned it to themselves using the /assign. So if you find an issue like this, where it is accepted by an approver and no one else is working on it, you can assign it to yourself and you can start working on it. You can also reach out to the approvers or like the people who created the issue. So in the case of SIG docs, SF Tim, this person, Tim Bannister, he's one of the leads for SIG docs, and Deepesh, who's also like the one of the leads and the approvers for SIG docs. You can reach out to these people. They will be happy to help you out if you have any questions. So I'll just go through this particular issue and show you what they're like trying to do here. The feature, okay, this says it is a feature request, and what would you like to be added? Update the reference glossary to include an entry for what Kubernetes means by a duration. So apparently the glossary page does not have an entry for what duration is, and that is something that we need to add. So yeah, that's what this issue is about. And yeah, this person has assigned it to themselves. This was 2 weeks ago. So similarly, you can find issues like which have not been assigned to people, and you can work on them. You can also work on issues that are already assigned to people, but there are no updates for like a long period of time. I'll try to find an old example. So this particular issue was created in 2022, and it is assigned to someone. Let me see when that happened. Okay, this happened on May 30th. So that seems like recent. Oh, no, the triage accepted happened at May 30th. Yeah. So yeah, Emily has assigned it to herself, but that was like a long time ago. So you can like reach out to them in this thread itself, or you can post a message here saying that like you would like to work on this and whether can you take it up or not. And like people, Natalie, who is also like one of the chairs for SIG docs, people would be able to help you out with picking up your first issue. And I wanted to call out a bunch of other things as well. So if you're part of Slack, you can join. Like if you're not part of the Kubernetes Slack, please do join. I believe all of you are, but I'm just mentioning this if you're not part of the Slack. Yeah, in Slack we have this channel for the docs special interest group called SIG docs. you can join this channel and yeah, be on the lookout for any issues here. So people like Tim usually post like good first issues or like issues with which they want help in the channel itself, asking if someone wants to pick it up. So that is something you can be on the lookout for. And another thing I want to mention here is the PR Wrangler program. So since we have like a lot of pull requests open at any given time, there is like a PR Wrangler shift. So PR Wrangler is a person who is like one of the approvers who are assigned to look at the PRs every week. So this is the week of October, like September 30th. Yeah, September 29th. So Tim is the PR wrangler for this week, and Tim would be going through all the open pull requests in this week. So why I want to talk about this is because the PR wranglers have a shadow program. So the next available slot is in the week of October 20th. So yeah, that's like 2 weeks from now. So Natalie is the PR wrangler for the week of October 20th, and she doesn't have a shadow. Neither does Divya or Sander, who are the PR wranglers for the next 2 weeks. So you can reach out to these people, and they would be happy to have you as a PR wrangler shadow. There isn't really a prerequisite for you to be a PR wrangler shadow. You can like, freely reach out to the approvers and like learn from them. Uh, Basically, what it takes to review these PRs, and that is a contribution that you can make. You can help review PRs and get things moving. Yeah. Also, do join the like the meetings. So if you go to kubernetes.dev, uh, actually, I'll just go to the page. Yeah, if you go to kubernetes.dev, this is the Kubernetes contributor website. And here you can go to resources, and you'll find the link for the community calendar. So if you take a look here, you can see all the different meetings that are happening as part of the Kubernetes community. So today we have like the SIG docs new contributor meeting called, and later today we have the SIG docs meeting. So in the Indian time zone, it is at 11 p.m. So if you open this, you'll be able to see it at your time zone. And if you click on this, you'll get the calendar invite for the call, and you can like add it to your calendar. So yeah, you can do that. And SIGDocs would also have a couple of other meetings. I know that there is a meeting for the localizations of project. I think it is happening the next week. So if you're interested in translating the Kubernetes website to your language, that is something that you can take a look at. But yeah, do join these meetings. You can introduce yourself and like express your interest to contribute, and people will be like really welcoming, and eventually like say new issues, and you can contribute. Yeah. Yeah, I'll stop here now. I have spoken about almost everything that I wanted to talk about. If you have any questions, we can like, go through them. Yeah. Yeah, if you have any particular questions, we can go through them. But I hope I've given a good idea of how you can get started with contributing to SIG docs.
You know, I don't. I don't have a question, but if I do, I would send you a message on Slack to.
Yeah. You can find me on Slack. I think the Kubernetes website. Sorry. Yeah, the Kubernetes/website repo should have my Slack ID at the end. Yeah, you can find my Slack here. Always feel free to like send me a message. I'm sorry if I take like a day or two to get back to you, but I'm like I'll always make sure that I'll get back. But yeah. Yeah, if you have any particular issue that you want me to look at, or if you want us to go through a issue or PR together, we can do that, and we can like get on like a call or something if you would like that. But yeah, I'll be happy to help you make your first contribution to the project.
Yeah, I would like that. I should like that.
Awesome. Yeah, we can like do something. All right, I am like, we are at time, but I'm like free after this, so I can like stay back and like talk about talk more about anything else that I would like to discuss. Yeah, if there are no questions, I guess we can wind up the call. But yeah, always feel free to reach out to me on Slack or even in the SIG Docs channel. If you have any questions, you can post it here, and people would be like happy to help you out.
Thank you very much for your time.
All right, I'll stop the recording now.